Assalamualaikum everyone. Today, my group will present about Malaysian economy. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Clarissa Fiona binti Abdullah. My number matric 2023820748.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurbahi Wafia. My metric number is 2023865536.
Hi guys, my name is Nur Hasinda binti Suhaimi. My number ID is 2023804606.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Sofia Mashita binti Sabrin. My metric number is 20238934668.
Malaysia history began with the Sultan of Malacca in the 1040 AD, becoming a key trading hub. After Portuguese, Dutch, and British colonial rule, resistance grew, led by figures like Dol Said and Tok Janggut. Nationalism surged in the 1920s, and after Japanese occupation 1941 to 1945, the Communist Party gained influence, leading to the 1948 emergency. Malaya gained independence in 1957, and Malaysia was formed on September 16, 1963, with the inclusion of Singapore, Sabah, Sarawak, and Brunei. The Malaysian flag has 40 red and white strips representing the 30 states and the federal territory. Red symbolizes courage, white represents purity, and yellow is the crescent, and star stands for Royal Malay color. The flag red, white, and blue reflect unity between Malaya, the United Kingdom, and the Commonwealth. Malaysia is a country rich in culture and diversity. For food, we have Malay dishes like nasi lemak and rendang, Chinese favorites like Hainanese chicken rice and dim sum, Indian specialties like banana leaf rice and nasi kandar. For festival, we celebrate Hari Raya, Chinese New Year, Deepavali, Christmas, and more. These festivals reflect our multicultural harmony. Malaysia's culture is all about bringing people together through food and celebration.
There are 6 types of unemployment in Malaysia. The first one is classical unemployment. It occurs when wages are pushed above market clearing levels due to trade unions or regulation. This reduces labor demand, particularly in industries like manufacturing. Second, frictional unemployment refers to short-term unemployment when individuals are between jobs or entering the workforce. It's common among fresh graduates and job seekers in Malaysia. The third one is seasonal unemployment. It affects industries like agriculture and tourism, where jobs fluctuate with the seasons. For example, workers in palm oil plantation face employment change during non-harvest periods, and tourism workers are affected during off-peak season. The fourth one is structural unemployment. It happens when industry fail to adapt to change in demand, product or technology. This can be seen in sectors like textile and automotive, which face competition from cheaper imports and advanced technologies. The fifth one is technological unemployment. It arises when new technology replaces traditional jobs. Workers in roles like factory labor or bank tellers risk displacement unless they upskill. 6. Clinical unemployment. It occurs during economic downturns such as the 1997 Asian financial crisis and the 2008 global financial crisis. Other than that is the COVID-19 pandemic. This event affects sectors like retail, aviation and tourism. Now let's look at some key statistics about Malaysia labour market. As of October 2024, the unemployment rate was 3.2%, reflecting a stable market. This marks progress from 3.86% in 2023 and a significant recovery from the pandemic peak of 5.3% in May 2020. The labour force participation rate rose to 70.5% in October 2024, up from 70.1% in October 2023, showing more people are entering the workforce. Youth unemployment remains a concern, recorded at 10.9% in 2018, slightly below the regional average of 12.2% for Southeast Asia and the Pacific. Regional disparities exist, with Sabah and Wilayah Persekutuan Labuan reporting the highest unemployment rates in 2023 at 7.5% and 6.8% respectively. Finally, the government has introduced several initiatives to address unemployment. The first one is the Jamin Kerja initiatives in 2022 aim to create 600,000 job opportunities by implementing comprehensive employment programs and structured economic recovery efforts. The second one is the Penjana Kerja program. It offers financial incentive to employers for hiring new employees, encouraging job creation. The third one is the Career Empowerment program in 2023. It focuses on helping youth unemployed for over 3 months, offering incentives to assist them in entering the labour market. Through these programs and strategic collaboration across ministries and agencies, Malaysia has made significant progress in reducing unemployment and building economic resilience.
Monetary policy in Malaysia in concern unemployment. First is open market operation. BNB conduct OMO, which is selling government security in the open market. This is help customer get amount of money in the economy. Second, receive requirement. BNM set the receive requirement ratio, which is determined proportion of deposit the bank must hold in receive. And the last one is exchange rate policy. Malaysia operated is a manager flawed exchange rate system where the ringgit value is held by the market. Next, fiscal policy in Malaysia. First, tax cycle. Government adjusts taxes of influence economic behaviour. Higher taxes can be used to reduce taxes, while the low taxes can increase deposit. Secondly, subsidy and transfer. The government can provide subsidy on goods such as electric and food is the burden or low-income households. And the last one is public borrowing. The government borrow fund from document and international sources by loan. This is done to financial project to cover the budget.
Next, inflation in Malaysia. In November 2024, Malaysia's inflation rate stood at 1.8%, down from 1.9% in October and below the expected 2.1%, driven by smaller price increases in transport and health, alongside cost reduction in clothing and communication. The CPI rose by 1.9% in October compared to 1.8% in September, with notable increases in food, housing, and miscellaneous items. Over the past decade, Malaysian inflation has averaged 2.0%, slightly below the regional average, and it's projected by the IMF to stabilize at 2% annually from 2025 to 2029. However, inflation disproportionately affects lower-income households across states. To address this, Bank Negara Malaysia has maintained its policy rate at 3% since May 2023, citing favorable economic growth and stable inflation, while the government plans to reform fuel subsidies and expand the sales and service tax in 2025 to manage spending and reduce the fiscal deficit.
Monetary policy in Malaysia. First is control implication. The control expensive or cheaper is to borrow money. First, when interest rate lower, borrowing become cheaper, which is encourage people and business to spend and invest. Second, boost economic growth. During slow growth of recession, BNB lower interest rate to encourage borrowing, spending, and investment. Third, manage currency value. BNM also can step is to manage the value of the Malaysian ringgit. Next, fiscal policy in Malaysia. First, tax cycle. Government adjusts taxes of influence economic behaviour. Higher taxes can be used to reduce taxes, while the low taxes can increase deposit. Secondly, subsidy and transfer. The government can provide subsidy on goods such as electric and food is the burden or low-income households. And the last one is public borrowing. The government borrow fund from document and international sources by loan. This is done to financial project to cover the budget.
And to conclude our presentation, this assignment has deepened our understanding of inflation and unemployment in Malaysia. It helping us to identify the types and reflect on our strength in economics. Addressing this issue requires government action such as price control to protect consumer and job creation program to combat unemployment. Lastly, we hope this effort lead to lasting economic stability and growth. That's all from us.